Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Queen's Wish. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we get more treasure. Iron bars. They're not mine though. Does that matter? I think it does. It does not! This is good news. This is really good news. Okay, let's run away back over this way because we're going back home. And I'm using it. Should I be using it, the iron bar right now, though? How do I tell? I can tell. However many I have, I can. It's right there. Colonel, pay attention. Is that always there? It is always there. The production is just not there all the time. Okay. So we'll save it for later. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. And we don't need that. And also, it's not ours. What we have over here, we have the clan hall. Okay. And we have some Okatish runners going around, doing their thing. And let's go in here. This is the biggest, grandest hall in Nicala. Nicala is the city that we're in. It's even a little warm. It's the meeting hall of the Eek clan, the largest clan in these parts. They are large and local, yes, but they have seen better days. The wall hangings are torn. The floor is unswept. Their clan leader, sitting at the head of the long table, is old and tired. Still, he greets you warmly when you enter. "Welcome, Prince. Runner Saranj said you were here. Please come. Sit in our hall. We have much to discuss." I will. Lord Eek is over there. And I assume that's the way out. It is not the way out. And we have Runner Saranj. You actually find a familiar face. It is Runner Saranj, the woman who met you when you emerged from the Mire Fangs. She's back in her barracks, warming her feet by the fire. A vicious barbed spear leans against her chair. She's not exactly pleased to see you. "Prince," she says, "glad you made it. The Lord is next door." She nods to the west. "He'll be eager to see you." "Yeah, I see you made it back safely from the Mire Fangs." "It wasn't difficult. Hard part was getting past all the Havenites. Our Lord is allowing you to return to your ruined fort to the west. Not my business. I'm just a soldier. I was safe." "You were safe before I returned to the fort to the west?" What? Me returning to the fort to the west is supposed to be me assuring your safety. In her eyes, definitely it is, because otherwise she wouldn't say that. "Sure." She pats her spear. "It's a nasty weapon, that spear." And as in nice weapon. "It's a sick weapon, as in good weapon." She nods. "The wounds it makes bleed. They hurt. They also slow to heal. Even if you kill me, I will make you hurt for it." Yeah, as opposed to all the other weapons that don't make you bleed. And they don't hurt as well. Good weapon, that. It's definitely good. Runner Saranj sits by the fire. She doesn't object to you joining her. "Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about my mission here." "Oh, no, I'm only a soldier. You aren't going to trick me into talking about the ways of nobles. That will just get me demoted, or worse. I'm not saying a word." "Surely you're just being paranoid. Would they demote you if you talked about the way of nobles?" "You're a prince," she says. "You can't see things as we do. You can't see how helpless we are around your kind. I will be silent. Do what you want." I want to learn more about the Okatish." She sighs. "I'm just a soldier. Really, not a diplomat or a shaman. All right, I have a suggestion." "And what is that?" "The swamps north of Fort Muck are badland, haunted by shades and worse. There's an old drake out there, worn down but still dangerous, hunts anyone who goes out there. Now that Haven is back, the Lord will want to control that land again. Kill the drake, then you will learn about us." So just hunt down an old drake and you will tell me more?" "Hunt down the old... No. Hey, hunt the drake down and you will learn." Well, I did, didn't I? I thought I did. Probably not the right drake. Or maybe not learn with her. Learn with Lord Eek over here. Let's see what we have over here. We have a chest. Lord Eek has set aside these quarters for his has set these quarters aside for his honored guests. You are welcome to use this bed to rest. A modest meal and beverage of your choice will be provided whenever requested. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted to check the chest. The chest doesn't have anything, which should have been obvious because it wasn't glowing. Speaking of which, money. Steal all the money. Hello. I stole all of your money. Let me save. There is an old, dignified man standing at the head of the table. He wears impressive leather armor, a cape of beautiful fur, and a narrow, dark gray sash. He's entirely clean, and his hair is freshly clipped. The Ukatish can present themselves well when necessary. And by well, I mean to my... what's the word? Standards? Yeah, to my standards. He gives you a dignified nod when you approach. Welcome, envoy. I am Lord Eek. I speak for the Eek clan. Greetings, I am Prince Jeff of Haven. I'm honored that you have visited. I apologize for any offense my soldiers have given. Before you explore further, however, there is something I must tell you. All right, say what you have to say. We know why Haven has returned. We have been waiting for it. Many fear it. I welcome it. However, my clan is weak. We are poor. If you are looking for a powerful ally, we can't be it. Oh. You welcome it, but you can't be it. Okay. Once, yes. Someday, yes. Today, no. Well, can you help me find someone I can deal with? Of course, I can let you pass our lands. You will have our support while you are here. We won't hinder you in finding other clans to talk to. However, the Eek clan has weakened in Haven's absence. We can't be a full ally. That said, we can talk freely. Well, let's discuss your relations with Haven. Of course, this is very important for the Eek. He touches his gray sash. My hiccups, I'm sorry. We were close with Haven before the calamity drove you out. It brought us wealth and influence. Now we are weak. Why are you so weak now? Because we were traders. We control the main trade route between us and you. Our foundries and workshops were perfectly placed to create goods for you, which means that we are creators and not traders. I don't know why I said I was a trader, but anyway, I'm very confused. I'm weak and poor. I haven't eaten in 5 years. So that's why I'm confused. It brought us a lot of wealth and thus power. Then you left, and we became a poor backwater again. Yes, because who wants foundries and workshops, really? Of your people. Your people don't do that. It's just, yeah. Who do you think I should deal with? I don't dare say. Whatever I respond, it will anger some clans to the north. We are not strong enough to war with them yet. What? Yet, yeah. What do you want to happen? I will speak for myself, the only voice that matters in these lands, of course. The people may say otherwise, but it doesn't matter. The Eek are reduced. Diminished. We cower in fear of the northern clans. With Haven back, we will be safe. You don't care what your people say? Of course not. They are my people after all? What the heck? Wait, did I ask the wrong question? Did I misread that? I'm gonna assume I didn't misread that. And I asked, you don't care what your people say? And he says, of course not. They are my people after all. They live in the lands of my clan. I look after them. I keep them safe and fed as I can. I have enough to worry about without fretting with their tempers and whims. You keep them safe and fed. And you do that without fretting with their tempers and whims. I wonder how fed and safe they are. Not much, obviously, because that's the first thing he said. They're poor and, well, weak. You're afraid of the other clans? Of course, that is the way of the Ukatish. Without Haven to force us to unite, we fight. The strongest clans have force you to unite. You mean to subjugate you all. That's not I mean, that you are united against Haven. I suppose that is indeed a forcing to unite you. The strongest clans have the most to say. The weakest clans are raided or destroyed. When Haven returns, the Eek will rise. Until then, he shrugs. We are cautious. I don't like you. I don't want you to rise. No. Lord Eek stands at the head of his table, trying to look calm and dignified. The longer you talk to him, the older he seems. He trembles very slightly. A long life in this remote swamp has worn him down, even as a lord. Yet he would rather die than look weak to you. He very strong dying. He is Ukatish, and the pride. So, I'd like to know more about the Ukatish. You are young, Prince. You look like you know little about us, I expect. You will learn about us soon enough. I can only warn you, tread lightly, show respect. Be careful. How should I learn about you? Explore our lands, talk to our people, respectfully, learn our ways. Haven has an easier time dealing with its vassals when it takes the time to learn about them. Don't insult us. Respect our pride! You will have an easier time completing your task. I definitely, that's absolutely. How do I get you to obey the treaty? Let's go with that one. By not wasting time out in... By not wasting time out in these... Time out? Sure. In these distant mud pits. Oh, right. That's time in these distant mud pits. A decision of that magnitude can only be made in the home warren, far to the north. The question then is who rules in the home warren, and can you change that if you need to? Would you be king? Would you reclaim the home warren? We can't hold in a short barking. Oh no, he's not talking. He lets out a short barking laugh. That's the narrator saying. In our current state, our forces could not even pass Ganelspan, let alone reach the home warren. I can't do the impossible. If you want a strong ally to do your will today, it will have to be in the north. Sure. Okay. I intend to explore Ukatish lands. I imagine so. The stronger clans are to the north. So is the home warren, where our king sits and treaties are judged. Go where you want. The Eek will not interfere. You are weirdly passive. Not really. Not weird at all. We can't resist Haven, he says. We don't have the power. From where I sit, all I can do is stay out of your way and hope your actions end up helping us. Where should I go? North. We have many clans. Some will help you in return for advantage. You must find a way to have a king in the home warren who supports you. What about the king who is there now? King Borgen, the 50-something or other? You might be able to convince him to support you. I don't know what he will ask in return, though. Well, if it's signing a treaty telling him that he's the best, then I will do that. Because the other one didn't really matter at all. The one in the northeast areas. Did I ask this? I want to explore Nicala. And he says, I have given instructions that you not be interfered with. Wander freely. Speak to our people. Learn about us. We are not sophisticated, but we are as brave and strong as any people in your empire. Except we are weak and poor. I only ask that you stay out of our workshops for now. Because of the spiders, you see, they haven't been used in years. Yeah, why can't I do that? My people are scared and angered by your return. Letting you, which I don't care about, by the way, because I feed them and keep them safe. Because they're anyway. Letting you visit our resting places and shamanic halls already upsets them. Letting you near our sources of wealth and security, which they don't create wealth and security, that is different. Give me some time, and then I will let you see the resources we have for use. Where can I sleep? I have arranged quarters for you. He points at the door to the north. Sleep in safety and comfort here as my guest. Will the other Ukatish be as welcoming as you? No, they hate, fear, and resent outsiders. I don't have that freedom. Yes, I am the leader. I must swallow my own pride and rage for their good. Where can I shop? We trade pride. in our leather and iron work. You will find two shops by the north gate. Uh, um, um, that's nice. I'm looking for ways to make our colony stronger. Are you looking for opportunities? Places to fight? I don't know any. Perhaps others in town can help. I'm sure they can. I don't know what the heck is wrong with him. This guy's weird. Anyway, let's go to the leather shop because that sounds like a good time. And we have Viscount Taylor, who is not going to be a Viscount by the time we're done with this conversation, because that's what happens. This young I don't know why it happens, but that is. This young woman is watching over the merchant hall. She wears a narrow gray sash and clothes imported from Haven. Granted, they were made in last. What? Granted. They were made and last fashionable 40 years ago and are now more patches than cloth, but they are very nice by Ukatish standards. She's thrilled to greet you. She stands, kneels, and bows her head deeply. Because she was sitting down first, I'm pretty sure. I am Viscount Taylor, Merchant Master of Eek. I have been waiting for you to stop by. I am honored, Prince. We are thrilled that Haven has returned to us at last. How did you know I was coming? Which I have no indication of that you did know I was coming, but anyway. As we all say, when Haven sniffles, we all catch cold. By now, everyone in all the lands of Sacramentum knows that a prince roams our lands. Tell me about this trade post. It is humble, is it not? Very sad. Once Nicala was the hub of all trade in the Ukat. We have a glorious past. Seems pretty quiet, yeah. We have trade with the Agriel and the Vol, but very little. They have much contempt for us and our goods. Only Haven has ever made the Eek clan flourish. And what would I have seen in its glorious past? Trade! Fine Ukatish goods brought from the north. Traders from Haven would be here, bearing goods from your lands. Proper cloth, medicine, scrolls of learning, even the occasional spices. We paid a fair price for it all. What do you craft well? Taylor speaks with genuine pride. Our iron and weaponry have always been deemed worthy. Our leather work is unique. Queen Shireen certainly thinks so. That is why you are here, is it not? She smiles. Yeah, you claim to be a Viscount? Haven has given my family that honor in return for our work bringing profitable trade between our peoples. And what is the purpose of the title? Haven creates Viscounts to mark vassals who have freely given long, worthy service to the Empire. It is a source of great pride and esteem. And why do you have the title when Haven left so long ago? The title is passed from parent to child. My parent, alas, passed in a fever 5 years ago. He is in our resting place now. The responsibility of his resting place. Anyway, the responsibility of this trading post passed to me. So did the title. Okay, you're no longer worthy of being a Viscount. She chokes and dies, and then gets resurrected. What? But I am so sorry, Prince. I didn't mean to give offense. I will work hard. I only hope you will restore the title when you feel I have earned it. No, it's a joke right now. I don't know why I did that the other time, but I don't know why I can do that at all. It's just a thing. Of course I will do that. Shut up. What you are complicit in the enslavement of these people. I mean, enslavement to some people anyway. But anyway, let's discuss Haven's trade with the Ukatish. We are eager to resume it, and she says without choking. Well, the Eek clan is. We have plenty of iron. We have suffered much from the loss of knowledge and goods you can bring us. As a token of our sincerity, we want to give you an offering. If you want us back, can you make the Ukatish obey the terms of our treaty? I'm sorry, Prince. Only Lord Eek can answer questions like that. Go on. To the north of here is the Seven Oaks Mine. It is a peat bog of the Eek clan. We would like you to use it. It may take some work to reclaim it from pests, but it will provide valuable iron for your efforts on Sacramentum. We ask you to take it. Is the Seven Oaks mine a productive bog? Productive mine? It is an old bog, an old mine, but a reliable one. It produces a slow, constant stream of iron. I think you will find it to be valuable. How dangerous are the pests? I'm not sure, actually. We had to abandon it about 10 years ago. There weren't enough workers there to fend off the snakes that kept entering the land. Also, there were shades. The region has always had a problem with haunting. I'm sure there's nothing there you can't easily overcome. Well, I did overcome that. I'm so glad to hear it. Enjoy the iron with the compliment of the Eek clan. Well, the pests there were far more dangerous than you indicated. She's now quite worried. I apologize so sincerely, I do. I never intended to do anything to inconvenience a Prince of Haven. Still, I will make sure that the story of your bravery spreads. Your feats there will only make Haven more imposing to Cattish eyes. Do you have any more opportunities for me? Alas, I don't. There are 2 other mines to the northwest that have been abandoned. You might be able to profitably reclaim them, however. I don't know anything about their current condition. Let's talk about this trading post. Ah, it is humble, is it not? Very sad. Once Nicala was the hub of all trade. Yeah, I talked to you about that already. Okay, so the mines to the northwest. The Shadow Mine is done. And the Foundry Clive is done as well. The Mist Maze, I think, is done as well? What did that give us, actually? We got a lot of iron production. This is pretty great. This is pretty great. This is the trading hall of Nicala. When a merchant brings a caravan to the town, they can come in here to negotiate deals with other traders. It is an old hall. Deep ruts have been worn in the floor among the tables by generations of feet. Now, however, the hall is neglected. It is chilly and mostly empty. Well, it's... Ooh! Treasure. Mine. Oh, dang it. Okay, save the game. Go over here. Now take it. Dang it. Really? I can't close the door, because that's not how it works. There we go. More iron. Very important. And this leads underground. With skeletons underground, of course. Let's kill the skeletons. Aye. Please don't do that. It's very rude. Okay, 37, 31. It's pretty good. Let's go with a whirlwind. I missed because I'm very good at everything. And then whirlwind again. That's a lot of bacon right there. Let's see what we can do back there. I think one of those skeletons, yeah, is stuck. Or something. I'm not really sure. Because it's not attacking. And this is their resting place. Capital R, capital P, I'm pretty sure. Very interesting name for an necropolis. Full of undead, I should point out. Let's get healing wave. And energy abounds. That was 2 energy that we got from there. More iron, very nice. And then we have the way out. Okay. We got an Okatish town person over there. I can't get back there, can I? I can. Fine fur. An Arik Bok. That is a person over here. So, I came from there, and now I have this person to talk to. Okay, let's just make sure I visit everywhere before I start a conversation. Because this place might have more underground areas. I doubt it, but no, it doesn't. Oh, I mean, it could have, but not from outside. So, over here we have the smithy and the leather workers. And, Nicala fine... Yeah, look at that. It's got the names in there. Show respect, says Arik Bok. This wiry man is filling feeling a grave in when you approach. You watch silently while he completes his work. He sighs, drinks from a flask at his belt, and stares down at the lumpy dirt. You clear your throat, he says without looking up. I'm Eric Bocke. I tend to the resting place, capital R, capital P, place of resolve. Lowercase r, though. Watch where you step. I will. I will also watch my time because we're out of it for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Queen's Wish. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.